Good evening, you're watching the evening bulletin of Northeast Web Shots with me Pratima Sharma. Here are the headlines. Starting off with the national news. The Indian Meteorological Department Thiruvananthapuram on Monday said the southwest monsoon has withdrawn from the entire country. Government on 25th of October signed a share purchase agreement with Tata Sons for sale of national carrier Air India for rupees 18,000 crore. ISRO has invited applications from interested students, researchers and professionals for a one-day free online course called Satellite Altimetry for Inland Water Bodies. The intent of the course is to familiarize participants with satellite altimetry and its applications for monitoring of lake, reservoir volume and water level, stage discharge of rivers and hydrological modeling. The course is being conducted by the Indian Institute of Remote Sensing. The course will be conducted on 27th of October 2021. The participants can also attend the live workshop through the YouTube channel of IIRS. Andhra Pradesh TDP Chief N. Chandrababu Naidu on Monday met President Ramnath Kovind and demanded that President's rule be imposed in Andhra Pradesh. Amethi Best Flying Training Institute, Indira Gandhi Rashtriya Udan Academy and Drone Destination have jointly signed an initial pact with the Haryana government's initiative Drishya to commence drone training in Haryana. Chief Minister of Haryana Manohar Lal Khattar announced a free education scheme in state to boost the level of education in the state. As per new Education Policy 2020, the state is setting up institutions wherein educations will be provided from KG to postgraduate levels. Jammu and Kashmir Union Home Minister Amit Shah has hit out at National Conference President Farooq Abdullah for seeking talks with Pakistan, saying the government would rather talk Jammu and Kashmir for making it the most developed in the country. Schools reopened for students of classes 1 to 5 from Monday, strictly adhering to COVID-19 related precautions and guidelines in Karnataka. The Karnataka Religious Structures Act aimed at preventing the demolition of religious structure in public places has come into effect following the assent of Governor Thawar Chand Gehlot. Kerala CM Pinarayi Vijayan said laptops would be provided to 45,313 children belonging to scheduled caste, scheduled tribe category in the state for online learning under the Vidya Kiranam project. Kerala Education Minister V. Sivakati on Monday said that all students in the state who got A+ in all subjects in class 10 would get seats in the courses of their choice, as the government would be increasing seats by 10 to 20% and starting additional batches in various districts and taluks of the state. Kerala Chief Minister Pinarayi Vijayan on 24th of October wrote to Tamil Nadu Chief Minister N.K. Stalin asking the latter to ensure that the maximum quantity of water is drawn from Mullaperiyar Dam as the reservoir level may reach 142 feet once the torrential rains intensify. He urged Stalin to release water from Mullaperiyar Dam through the tunnel to Vaigal Dam and to gradually release water downstream. Uttar Pradesh Prime Minister launched the Ayushman Bharat Health Infrastructure Mission, one of the largest pan-India schemes for strengthening healthcare infrastructure, and also inaugurated various development projects worth more than rupees 5,200 crore in Varanasi, Uttar Pradesh. Prime Minister Modi inaugurated 9 medical colleges in Uttar Pradesh on 25th of October. The medical colleges are situated in Siddharthnagar, Itaha, Hardoi, Prat, Garg, Fatehpur, Deoria, Ghazipur, Mirzapur and Janpur districts, says UP will become medical hub of northern India. West Bengal schools and colleges will reopen in West Bengal from 15th of November, State Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee announced. Moving forward with the Bollywood news, South Indian superstar Rajinikanth on 25th of October received the prestigious Dada Saheb Phalke Award at the National Film Award ceremony, dedicated the honor to his mentor and late film director K. Balan Chandra. Actors Manoj Bajpayee and Dhanush were conferred with the Best Actor Award for their films Hosle and Asuran respectively at the 67th National Film Awards. Bollywood actor Ananya Pandey did not appear for questioning before the Narcotics Control Bureau on Monday. Ananya Pandey is being questioned by the agency after NCB found her chat messages with Aryan Khan in which they allegedly discussed drugs. Let's move on to the defense news. India's first indigenous aircraft carrier Vikrant set sail on 24th of October for the second sea trials, ahead of its planned induction into the Indian Navy by August next year. The 40,000-ton aircraft carrier, the largest and most complex warship to be built in India, successfully completed a 5-day maiden sea voyage in August. The Second Army Commanders Conference of 2021 is scheduled from October 25 to 28 in New Delhi. Army Commanders Conference is an apex-level biannual event that is held in April and October every year. Standoff clashes with China. 20 ITBP personnel honored with gallantry medals. 20% of the India-China LAC guarding Indo-Tibetan Border Police Force who displayed bravery during the violent clashes and ongoing military standoff between the two countries in the eastern Ladakh region in May-June 2020 were on 24th of October decorated with police gallantry medals. 3 security personnel and an arrested Pakistani terrorist were injured on Sunday when militants opened fire on a joint search party of the army and police inside a forest in Poonch district of Jammu and Kashmir. Netherlands is interested in posting a liaison officer at the Indian Navy's Information Fusion Center for Indian Ocean region for maritime domain awareness and information sharing. The Chief of Naval Staff of Bangladesh Navy Admiral M. Sahayan Iqbal is on a 7-day official visit to India between October 23rd and 29th. Moving forward with international news. Prime Minister Modi will attend the 18th ASEAN India Summit to be held virtually on 28th of this month at invitation of the Sultan of Brunei. The summit will be attended by heads of state and heads of government of the ASEAN countries. India is committed to supplying COVID-19 vaccine to other nations and such supplies are likely to begin by the end of this year as the abundant production will not just meet domestic needs but also generate surplus for exports. 6 Indian naval ships arrive in Sri Lanka to boost bilateral defence cooperation. The 4-day visit marks a milestone in bilateral relations history wherein for the first time such a large number of Indian Navy ships visited Sri Lanka. The first training squadron comprising Indian naval ships Sujata, Mughal, Sardul, Sudarsini, Tarangini and Coast Guard Shiv Vikram is on a 4-day visit to Sri Lanka from 24th of October to 28th as part of their overseas deployment for the 101 integrated officers training courses. India has sought UK support in ensuring that Afghanistan is not used to threaten or attack any country, shelter or train terrorists, or to plan or finance terrorist attacks against another nation. It is significant as British Chief of the Defence Staff General Nicholas Carter has a direct channel of communication with Pakistan. Let's move on to the world news now. NATO member Turkish Defense Minister said the forming of alliance outside of NATO would harm the organization. Comments are released after Greece and France agreed a defense pact last month. Sri Lanka bans contaminated Chinese fertilizer. The National Plant Quarantine Service had tested a sample from the unnamed Chinese vessel and confirmed the presence of organisms including certain types of harmful bacteria. Sudan's leading General Abdel Fattah Burhan declared a state of emergency 25th of October hours after his force arrested the acting Prime Minister Abdallah Hamdok. Quarrels among political factions prompted the military to intervene. China locks down thousands, expects new COVID outbreak to worse in coming days. Let's look at the sports news quickly. Sachin Tendulkar, Virendra Sehwag slam online attack on Mohammad Sami after India's defeat to Pakistan. Mohammad Sami was subjected to much trolling after the batsman written figures of 0-43 in 3.5 overs. Sami had a poor outing on Sunday and it was in his over that Pakistan completed a 152-run chase with Mohammad Rizwan depositing the India pacer to all parts of the ground in Dubai. Coming towards the end, let's look at the COVID update. India saw a single-day rise of 12,428 new COVID-19 cases, the lowest in 238 days, while the active cases declined to 1,63,816, according to the Union Health Ministry data updated on Tuesday. With the fresh cases, the total tally climbed to 3,42,0202, while the death toll climbed to 4,55,068, with 356 fresh fatalities, according to the data updated at 8 a.m. The daily rise in new coronavirus infections has been below 30,000 for 31 straight days, and less than 50,000 daily new cases have been reported for 120 consecutive days now. The active cases comprises 0.49% of the total infections, the lowest since March 2020, while the national COVID-19 recovery rate was recorded at 98.18%, the highest since March 2020, said the Health Ministry. With this, we come to the end of today's bulletin. Keep watching Northeast Web Shots. We are also available on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook and Twitter. This is me, Pratima Sharma, signing off for today. Good night.